It started innocently, as most terrible things do. The book club met every second Thursday at Marjorie's, nestled between quiet hedges and neat lawns. The women brought laughter and red wine, chatting about characters and secret lives. But Marjorie felt it shift one evening, felt the cold crawl along her spine as she watched them joke, oblivious, missing how she no longer laughed along. She was tired of being invisible in her own life. The wine was a little too bitter that night, and the shadows in the corners a little deeper. That was the evening she introduced the suggestion, a thriller about an anonymous stalker weaving terror through a neighborhood, a silent figure glimpsed in the reflection of a window pane, or the smeared surface of freshly washed silverware. The group was delighted, their eyes bright with nerves, as Marjorie described the story, how fear takes root in comfort. In the weeks that followed, she began planting seeds. A note slipped under Nadine's door, a muddy footprint by Simone's kitchen window, the soft scrape of nails along someone's car when no one was watching. It was so easy to make the others tremble. Marjorie watched their confidence unravel. The neighborhood that once felt safe began to close in on them, fences curving inward, lights flickering at dusk. When the first death occurred, Simone, her body awkwardly splayed at the bottom of the staircase. Marjorie was the one with trembling hands, dialing 911, voice barely steady. The police found nothing. An accident, they said. But the club was already fractured, meeting in nervous whispers, glancing over their shoulders. Marjorie could sense it now, the way they clutched their glass, knuckles white, everyone wondering, could it be me next? Jenny went next, a carefully measured slip into the bathtub, the water tinged pink. Marjorie sat beside the body screaming, cheeks damp with tears she conjured on command. Each time the fictional stalker gained more detail, embroidered with every retelling. A dark figure seen outside a window, a silhouette briefly illuminated by headlights in the rain. And now there was only Marjorie sitting alone in her lightless house, recounting her story to the exhausted detective parked across her table. The neighborhood was taped off, wary glances flickering through curtains. She spoke of the book club, how it shattered under the shadow of the stalker, narrating each horror with tremulous devotion. The detective leaned closer, voice gentle. "You saw him, you're sure?" "Yes," Marjorie whispered, eyes wide and shining. "He smiled at me through the window." Outside, the wind brushed across the grass. In the kitchen, her phone vibrated. A new text from an unknown number. Just a single sentence. "I saw everything." She stared at the message. The lights flickered. She was sure, absolutely sure. She'd sent herself every message before, every threat and shadow. Trembling, she reached for her phone as the screen went black, blanking out the world, the stalker, and her own reflection staring, wide-eyed, from the darkness pressed against the window glass.